Hola. I don't trust, I'm not a very trusting person. So I'm just seeing if this thing is working yet before okay, I see that. But I don't see me on the screen. Solo? Do I have to always press solo? Let's see here. Oh, there we are. Okay. I like the view. I like the view here. Check. You guys have the worst audio. I love it. I like terrible audio. So let me just start off by saying I'm one of these guys. I'm a musician. These are my thoughts and my opinions. These are my thoughts and prayers, man. Welcome, my fellow Americans. We're hearing a lot about this rocket boy, and I have a couple opinions and thoughts about this rocket man. He seems to not be able to coherently put a sentence together without talking like this and that, and I think whether you want to label him anything, someone who talks like this, has some kind of brain damage, and he has this interview where he opens up about like ketamine, that he takes ketamine, and I find that very odd. I looked at now again. I'm a musician. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking. This ketamine is used to knock people out for surgery, and it's injected like you shoot. So he's shooting up. He's shooting up on drugs. And what we see about him, checking the books and making sure money's being spent well, I think that's good, and I think that has a lot to do with the people that he put in charge, these young whippersnappers, which is very good and positive. The youth, although I will say people, at that age range are, it's not like that they're more likely to get in trouble as opposed to like somebody in their 30s or 40s or 50s. It's just that they don't really have the experience of getting caught. So chances are, when you're that age, your mistakes are harder to like cover up. And with the popularity, with the attention that these kids are getting, I'm sure they're going to slip up. It's just human nature. When I became a club musician at the age of 20, I partied my little booty off till about 24. where then I just couldn't hang. I was tired of it. I got it out of my system. So these kids are tasting fame, and they're probably not going to be able to control it because we're just human. We're just human at the end of the day. But I think a lot of this discovery is those kids, and Elon's just the person who gets all the credit. Now he says he uses this ketamine to fight his battle on depression. Red flag. Why is a billionaire depressed? He claims that he has depression. That's not good. That's kind of odd. For a man that has so much that Elon has, you would think he would be happy. Unless it comes back to that old thing where he wants to be God, but he's not God. And like this, for example, this Gucci and this necklace, it's not a fake necklace. But people like to mock God. And this is my way to mock the people that believe in jewelry and all that garbage. Oh, this is a thingy. Wildflower. I don't, yeah. Now, one thing I will say about the president is that he's seems humble for his for him, right? But are these guys doing anything for us? When Doge comes out with a cartoon puppy as their mascot and we see them using kids like to make us go, oh, they're good guys. I believe Trump, I could be wrong, but I do believe Trump means kind of well, but at the same time, dude, you are so old. You should have been like this at maybe age 35, 38. You know what I'm saying? Like, why has it taken this guy so long to find God? Was it really, you had to really almost get shot to humble yourself? And at the same time, like, I can't believe much of what he says. Elon is scary because he's got anger. You know what I mean? Like, he admitted that he has to take ketamine because he goes to a dark place. What if the ketamine runs out, Elon? He obviously doesn't like the little people. His Tesla brand was all about segregating people into like exclusivity. Oh, you're the status because now you have a dumb electric car that came out in 1885. The electric car was invented in the 1800s, not the 1900s. 1800s, they invented that motherfucker. All he did was repackage it and brand it to dumb computer geeks. Like, that's not, what did you do, dude? I do believe that this whole ketamine thing is him trying to be God. And then when you know, when he's sober, if he's ever sober, he doesn't have that false God complex because he needs to take the drugs to then feel like, oh yeah, I am superior. And then this whole vision of going to Mars. Yeah, Trump is okay. I look at Trump as he doesn't care about the little guy, but he does have kids and he does have a woman who seems to have grounded him somewhat. Like she's not like a traditional American lady, you know? She seems, but again, she was a model. I mean, I'm okay with being a fool, you know what I mean? Because I'm just, again, I'm a musician. I'm just watching this. I do believe Trump is not good, but he's also fueled by like this revenge. Like they threw that guy into the dumpster. His enemies made him so much stronger. Nobody was thinking about Trump. If the Democrats would have just left him alone instead of going after him, the Democrats created this monster. I mean, obviously both sides are corrupt. What they're finding, yes, there's always abuse. There's abuse in power. Like the whole thing is so silly. It's a huge mockery of God. And we always think about these corrupt churches that try to spin these narratives about God. So God forbid you can give them fucking money at the end of the sermon so they can build a new theater for their kids' Sunday school bullshit. You know, there's churches that have like casino style like clubs, like so they can have parties. What is that? Like that's ridiculous. You really think God wants you guys to go to a mansion to pray? The money, like if you burn the money, the ashes will rise up to him. Do you think God is looking for a $5 bill? Like, do you think God gives a fuck about money? No, I'm not saying be poor, but it's just very interesting. They're not doing this for us. They're obviously going to try to pull at your guys' heartstrings. I think he went to Hollywood, guys, and then he dipped out of Hollywood. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I can't give you a read on Trump because he's a sober man. He doesn't do drugs. He speaks very well. Did you see the Elon Musk guy essentially? And then did he not name his son X? We got a man who bought Twitter so he can have his own personal headlines. The Twitter app is 100% now about one man. Is that not crazy? The ego on this guy is out of control. It's very interesting what's going on in our government right now. But I mean, for me being a musician, for being a man of faith, it's all a bunch of gobbledygook, you know. They don't care about us. They can put their kids over their shoulders all they want and then post pictures of JFK compared to Elon Musk. Are you insane? Like, that is so crazy to me. So, this ketamine, you're injecting some drug in your veins for your depression, and you're a billionaire. Now, we all know money can't buy happiness, but money can buy happiness, especially if you have that much money. You gotta wonder why a man with so much would still be miserable here on earth. The only rational answer is he's mad that he's not God. And when he takes his drugs, he feels like God. And when the drugs wear off, he realizes he's not God. Like, being a musician, I was always a supportive artist to the singer. All the singers I worked with were insane, and they went insane. There's something about people who want to be the chosen one. And even Trump said he was the chosen one. Like, he actually thinks that he's the son of God, which is scary, which is very scary because Jesus was the son of God. Dude, you think you're Jesus? Like, that's scary talk. I think, when Trump also said, we're gonna drill for oil. Then he goes, "Is that okay with you guys?" You know why he said, "Is that okay with you guys?" It's not his fucking oil. He slips a lot. Like, he talks so much shit that sometimes he says the truth. Is it okay with you guys? No, it's not okay with us. You're clearly taking the oil for yourself. Oh my God, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm, like I said, I'm a musician, so I'm not either side. Um, the whole game is like a mockery of God. It's all this power, the buildings. It's a mockery of God. That's why, like, a lot of people who believe in God, they don't like to be aggressive in the mockery back. Like, you see the money. Money's important, guys, on this earth, but it's not the all be all. You know what I mean? I love to make fun of the people who think that they're God and the people that take drugs thinking they'll be God, because you're not God. Um, it's very scary what's going on, because it's like Elon and Trump are looking for all, which the money is not being spent correctly, right? But they're using it to fill their pockets and take out their enemies. They're not doing it for us. For us? For me and Jane, my cat over here, you think they give a fuck about us? What I have seen in my career, meeting all these celebrities and every entertainer I've ever befriended or got close with, they ultimately run away from me, because I believe the truth is they look down on civilians. We're disgusting, disposable fucks to these people. They can, how they live. they couldn't imagine living how we live. That's just filth. That's their nightmares to be one of us. Ugh. They can't stand it. Did you see Avril Lavigne or Adam Levine, whatever his name is, when a fan touched him and he was just like, oh, a normal. That other comedian who was, he's a son of a rich guy who refers to his fans as pores. Like, that's real. Like, we're so disposable to them. Like, I'm sure you guys know, but yeah, Elon, and then like he named his son X. That's child abuse. That is crazy. So I can't wait to watch more. You know, politics is really fun for me to watch. You know, normally the stutterers seem guilty. But even the nice propped up people, you know, like a wolf in sheep's clothes, or just how people disguise their true intentions. It's fascinating. But, you know, any young people watching this, I've never done drugs. I was in the music business I'm still in the music business. People, it's my opinion that people who take these drugs, they want to be godlike. What's wrong with just praising God? Like, there's gifts in that. There's wisdom in that. When is enough enough? You know what I mean? Bread and water, like, you keep on chasing the carrot, you realize you realize you never catch the carrot. It's just fascinating. I'll do some more of these, but I'm not sure about Trump. I mean, obviously, he's a very smart man, but his maturity, how he's behaving right now should have been him when he was like age 45. And then back to him in entertainment, he had a falling out with Hollywood. So did he see some shit in Hollywood where he was just like, not, fuck this, I gotta go? I mean, I was cast out. He joined and then left. All I saw was people wanting to be God, and that really destroying their art, you know? What the hell did Trump see in Hollywood to make him distance himself? Like, that's some crazy shit. Like, Trump had to have seen some shit. And I'll leave it there. I guess I should promote like my music on Bandcamp. Please buy an album. They taken all my social medias down, and that would have helped my family out with money. I'm not like Elon Musk, you know. $1,000 makes me happy. I'll be a happy motherfucker. I'm not like Elon, who's a billionaire that gets depressed. Stay blessed. If you're not a believer, don't listen to a church. Go on your own personal spiritual journey. I'm telling you, it'll be fun, because God is not like this proper dude that they talk about. He gets mocked so much. He's pissed off. He's very pissed off. Especially for what they did to his son. He don't like humans, okay? He thinks we're scum and pathetic. So if you think that a spiritual journey is some pussy ass bullshit, you're wrong. It's actually a very exciting journey. But you just gotta, I mean, I'm a musician, so I've always been in touch with the vibrations, the energies. My favorite artist, Brian Wilson, says that he believes music and harmonies is directly gifts from angels. Now, I didn't say that, but I do believe it. I've never actually written a song. They come to me because I'm trying to be just an open satellite. So I'll get more into, you know, Elon Musk's quest to be like on the moon or Mars or wherever the fuck he thinks he's going. I think my favorite director, Stanley Kubrick, filmed the moon landing. And if you don't know anything about Stanley Kubrick, look him up. Dude put so many hidden messages in his movies implying that he did film the moon landing. And it was after he made the 2001 Space Odyssey where he said that they contacted him, and he made a film to be released 6 years after he died, an interview of him admitting all this stuff. And it's urban legend that he was warned not to release Eyes Wide Shut, and they took him out. So it's very interesting, people who try to be God. I think that's what it's coming down to, is this jealousy of our creator. You know, Elon wishes he was God, and he's not only does he wish he's God, but remember when Iron Man came out? Dude thinks he's Tony Stark. He like molded into this like imposter Tony Stark after Iron Man came out. Like, he's a nutball. But that's all I really got, you know. Like I said, I'm a musician. So check out my music. It's up on Rumble for now. And by the way, I love how shitty Rumble's microphone is. We'll do some Fortnite later, but I'll do a lot of rants on here, especially since they pay me. Jeez, YouTube didn't pay me for 8.5 million views. TuneCore paid me $40 for 700,000 streams. I'm tired of being treated like a slave, honestly. But it's cool. It's cool, you know, because I have other things that make me happy in life. But love for you all. Stay blessed. I'm assuming you guys are good people. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.